Have you ever made like a really crazy decision, one that you went out on a limb for? One man in Dallas quit a promising career to do something that's, I think most people would say, is pretty unusual.
Oh yeah, and as Sean Giggy shows us, not only has it been a huge success, he's helping a lot of people in the process. Here's today's Giggy Bites.
Not long ago, Lee Steinfeld was a successful Dallas attorney. Not long ago, he represented one of the largest IT companies in the world. And not long ago, he decided to give it all up and just walked away from being a lawyer.
When I was leaving, they were actually encouraging me, some of them, my coworkers, to go follow your dream.
So what could be better than being an attorney? You wouldn't believe.
Here we go.
Lee quit practicing law to open Pokémon cards.
Oh, we got it!
His YouTube channel, Leonhardt, has nearly 600,000 subscribers.
What up, Heart Squad?
His videos often get millions of views,
And
especially when he finds a card that's incredibly rare.
oh my God!
I really don't think too many people can say that they do it for their full-time job.
Actually, it's more like full-time charity.
To the biggest vintage opening extravaganza.
Every year, Lee picks a charity and then asks his followers to donate.
If you want to make a difference,
They've raised money for many important causes, but none more personal than this year. About 15 years ago, one of Lee's best friends was one of the most likable guys in school. He was even voted coolest kid on campus. But not even Lee knew the truth, because about 6 months after graduating high school, Lee's good friend took his own life.
And I was just in shock. If people took this issue more seriously, it would save thousands and thousands of lives.
And so, through YouTube, Lee partnered with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
I hope we can do some good in the world.
He wanted to raise $10,000, but didn't even come close. Not even close.
We have raised almost $38,000 for
Lee
mental
has raised more money than any single fundraiser in the history of the organization, which could go a long way in making sure mental illness never claims another victim.
And to see that we can just save one life, and I know we have, that's all the difference. And that's what really just makes it all worth it to me.
And perhaps, one day, even more than his cards, those kinds of tragedies will be incredibly rare.
Guys, we did it!
In Dallas, I'm Sean Giggy.
And actually, that fundraiser's still going. We'll have a link on the website if you want to support it. But an actual funny story behind how I got that story. Our own Jesse Hawila is one of his subscribers and watches his videos all the time. And Jesse was out at a restaurant a few weeks ago, and he looked over and he said, he was with his wife, he said, "I think that's Leonhardt. I'm a huge fan." And so he's staring, trying to figure out if it was him. And he saw Leonhardt looking back, and he's like, "Oh, he saw us." So Jesse got up, went to the bathroom, run into him, and he goes, "Hey, you're Leonhardt. I'm a huge fan." And he goes, "You're Jesse, the weather guy.
Oh my
I'm a
gosh.
huge fan." It turns out.
So they exchanged autographs?
It turns out he didn't notice Jesse looking at him. He was doing the same thing. He was like telling his family, "I think that's Jesse, the weather guy." They were both like kind of fangirling over each other. So, and Jesse ended up calling me and telling me about it. So
Great story. 600,000 people just to
Yeah.
watch him open Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Which
What
means
are we doing?
it must be
Yeah.
a good living if you're going to give up being an attorney too.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
Thanks,
Thanks, Sean.